Hello and welcome to Unacademy IAS, a one-stop destination for all the English medium civil services aspirants. With the onset of a new financial year, from 1st April 2026, the new income tax rules 2026 will also come into force. Let's understand their impact. How can the salaried people use the rules to reduce the tax liability? Before I start, here is a very important announcement. All those who are preparing for the Civil Services Exams 2027, please note that Unacademy is offering the courses at the lowest ever price of 16,999. I have been told that today is the last day of the offer. Those interested in enrolling, check out the details by clicking on the link provided in the description below, and whatever is the price mentioned in the website, use the code IAS English to avail the discount. Let me begin the discussion. The first important change, Form 130. Let's say you're employed in a company. At the end of the month, the employer, that is the company, will have to transfer salary into your account. The complete salary is not transferred. Some amount is cut, deducted, transferred to the government, and the remaining amount is credited in the form of the net salary into your bank account. This process of cutting the amount from your salary is called as tax deducted at source. The company will deduct the taxes that you're supposed to pay to the government on this income and transfer the remaining amount of income into your bank account. Now, at the end of the financial year, the employer will issue form number 16. And the form number 16 essentially is a certificate for all the tax that has been deducted by the employer. It is a proof that you have paid certain taxes on your income to the government already. Now this Form 16 will be discontinued. Form 130 will be introduced. The most important changes that the government has done under Form 130 is 1. It will be very detailed in nature. Second, it shall be issued by the bank which has the rights to deduct the taxes, or by the employer. Third one, the employer shall, or it is mandated that the employer must download this using the Traces portal or from the Traces portal. TRACES. Manual issuance is not allowed. And this has to be done by the employer. These are the most important changes under the form number 130. Next, allowances. Going forward, I'll be discussing certain important deductions as well as exemptions that the salaried people can avail under the rules of 2026. Starting with allowances. There are multiple allowances such as children's education allowance, hostel allowance, as well as house rental allowance that the salaried class will use or might use and also claim it as deductions, reducing the tax liability. For example, the children's education allowance. Until now, the education allowance per child, maximum for 2 children that was allowed was 100 rupees per month. Now this has been increased to 3000 rupees per month. And the impact is very simple. At 100 rupees per month for one financial year, you could claim a deduction of only 1200 rupees. Now this will increase to 3000, and for one financial year, you can claim a deduction of 36,000 rupees per child. And if there are 2 children and it is allowed only for the maximum 2 children, you can claim a deduction of 70 or up to 72,000 rupees. This is basically going to reduce the tax liability. There is also one more allowance, hostel allowance. The hostel allowance has been increased from 300 rupees to 9,000 rupees per month. Again, increasing the amount that you can claim as a deduction, reduce your tax liability. And the third is the house rental allowance. The definition of metro for HRA, claiming HRA as a deduction, has been expanded. Until now, only 4 cities, Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, and Chennai. These were the only 4 cities where the HRA was allowed 50%. Now, it has been expanded. The definition has been expanded to cover Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Pune and Ahmedabad. So total 8 cities, right, where HRA of a higher level can be claimed as a deduction. This is further going to reduce the tax liability. But having said so, please make a note of the fact also that the government has increased the compliance burden for you to claim HRA now. Unlike earlier system, now you will have to establish your relationship with the owner of the home. Lot of compliance requirements also have been introduced for you to claim HRA. This has been done in order to ensure that people will not be, or the taxpayers will not be abusing or misusing this particular provision. But in addition to this, also make a note of this point as well. The house rental allowance, the children's education fees allowance, as well as the hostel expenses, you can claim these as a deduction in your income taxes only if you're paying the taxes under the old taxation system, that is old taxation regime. If you're paying the taxes under the new tax regime, these cannot be claimed. Next, PAN transaction limits. What has been done by the government? Whenever you conduct certain transactions beyond certain threshold, you are mandated, you must quote your PAN number. Now these limits have been changed under multiple types of transaction. For example, if you deposited cash until now, per day, if the deposit was 50 or more than 50,000 rupees, you must mandatorily quote your PAN number. Now this has been changed to basically 10 lakh rupees for a full financial year. In the same way, for cash withdrawals, either from post office or from a bank, until now the limit was 20 lakh rupees. Now it has been reduced to 10 lakh rupees for a financial year. For immovable property transaction, until now it was 10 lakh rupees. Now this has been doubled to 20 lakh rupees. For sale or purchase of motor vehicle, until now, if you purchased two-wheelers, there was no mandate for you to quote PAN. If you purchased other vehicles, there was a mandate. This has been changed to the value 5 lakh rupees now. Any vehicle of up to 5 lakh rupees, you do not have to provide the PAN. If it is a motor vehicle also, above 5 lakh rupees, you will have to quote the PAN number now. But please remember, this is not applicable for the purchases of tractors. And finally, the cash that is paid at the restaurants or hotels. Until now, it was 50,000 rupees in one transaction, and now it has been increased to 1 lakh rupees. And finally, the perks. Let's say you're employed in a company. The employer is providing you food on day-to-day basis. Let's say everyday meals are provided and certain amount of money will be debited or cut from your salary. Can you claim this particular amount that is cut as an exemption while paying income taxes? Until now, the limit that was allowed was 50 rupees per meal. 50 rupees per meal. And the same kind of exemption was also extended in case you purchased vouchers or coupons. You got vouchers or coupons as a part of your salary. For example, Sodexo coupons, Pluxi coupons, etc. You could claim tax exemption on this particular amount. Now this has been increased to 200 rupees per meal. It has been increased to 200 rupees per meal, which means for 22 days, let's say 2 meals, you can claim a huge amount of exemption from the total amount of taxes or from the calculation in the taxes. Right? So this will also provide a huge amount of tax. It will reduce the tax liability on the salaried people who are paying the taxes. And finally, one more very important change that has been done by the government is it has done away with the idea of financial year and the assessment year. Instead of the financial year and assessment year, which is confusing for a lot of taxpayers, now it will be replaced with only one term, tax year, which refers to the year or the financial year in which you are earning the income. So these are the most important changes that have been done by the government, which will come into force from the 1st April 2026. Please make a note of all of these, whatever is applicable for you, and make sure you use all these particular rules or the provisions or the guidelines in order to plan the taxes for the upcoming financial year. That's it from my side in today's session. If you have liked the session, do not forget to hit the like button. If you are yet to join our YouTube channel, kindly do it right now. Thank you. Have a great day.